Okay, I got a few things going on here today. This wagon has got some issues. One is this tire. I think he ran over something. Ran something over anyway. We were picking up hay yesterday. I don't see any nails or anything in it, but I'm sure it's got something to do with a sharp object. The other thing is here. Well, this hay is getting pretty far south. It broke off down there. So I kind of have to knock that back into place and re-weld it. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it broke off on both sides. Over in the field, I did get it back to very close to the position that it needs to be in. So, whatever. It's just another job that I really don't feel like doing today, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because I need it to be functioning. I think I'm going to send Dad to go spray the final couple tanks of fertilizer down on this hay. It's very cold if you, well, it's not very cold, it's just I'm used to it being a little bit warmer than what it is out, and I'm cold. So I got my coveralls on that. So yeah, you can see it better here. It broke off on this side too. Just snapped this son of a gun. So I'll get a hammer on that and beat it back into position. I'll lay a few beads of weld down on there, and hopefully it'll stick together. Now the old bolsters, there's the remains of them. They just don't hold up from the factory, the original ones, because there's a lot of weight on this wagon. It's 35 feet long, maybe 30 feet long. Yeah, 30 feet long. But I built this wagon. I believe the year my daughter was born, which was in 1999. So yeah. We only ever had one problem with it. As you can see, I welded it back together here. I had to chop that back off of there, but Dad caught a tree and actually peeled this back. It's 5/16 steel. It's heavy duty stuff. So what I did is I chopped it off and I butted them both together, and then I turned it around so that it would, you know, yeah, it would work and be the same. So kind of, you know, been a very good wagon. But anyway, yeah, so I'll be back to, I'm going to weld that up and bring you along for the ride. Let me find a sledgehammer. Okay, I'm ready to weld, and as somebody noticed in my last video, I did get a new welding helmet. Works out pretty good. It's one of those auto darkening. Now, that's about the third auto darkening helmet I've had. Yeah, they work pretty good, but anyways, now I got company. Alright, I don't know how good you're going to see this in the sunlight. They're not the greatest welds in the world. I mean, I've done better, but as you can see, this is not exactly the cleanest thing. It's a 70-18 rod, which are a little harder to control the puddle with when you're welding, especially in dirty conditions. It's really 70-18s are kind of touchy when it comes to these situations. At least I found that anyway. So maybe some of you big-time welder guys have a different opinion of it, but I don't know. I never took classes. I just learned how to weld by watching my dad and stuff. But anyway, this side here, not too bad. A little dirty. I guess I could clean it up a little better, but it's in there. So I'll do the other side, and oh, holy cow, what do I got there? Nostrils. Anyways, I'll clean it up, and on the other side do the same thing, and hopefully we're good to go there for another 100,000 bales, you know? Okay, this job is done. I'm telling you, they ain't the prettiest welds in the world, but I could clean them up a little bit better. I smacked them with a hammer so they don't look so hot. But these are 7018s. They're tough. 7018s, if you don't have practice welding, don't even buy them. They're a pain in the ass. But yeah, I welded on the side there. I'd have to say that the key to welding on the side is just to control that puddle. Make it kind of go uphill, meaning take your angle of your rod and go up and towards you, and bring it towards you. I seem to work pretty good for me. Instead of going away from you, you know, just the angle of the rod. You can see what I mean if you look at some of the welders that have videos up on YouTube. They'll show you in a heartbeat how to do it right. I don't know that I do it right, but I know that my welds generally do hold. This wagon gets an abusing like no other. I mean, this thing it's constantly getting a loader slamming down on it, and well, let's see, what all does it have slammed down on it? A loader slammed down on it, probably 20 tons of hay onto it, which it's only a 14-ton gear, but we just beat the piss out of it, and it just keeps on going. So yeah, keep it greased, and those bolsters there, they're gonna break, so there's just no keeping them together. I know the original equipment, that was junk, that lasted maybe a week, and then I put those on, so they last a lot longer. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.